Hello everybody, I'm Allison, and welcome back to our kitchen. So it turns out there's a certain emoji who seems to pop out everywhere you go. His face is on plungers, which is completely appropriate. He's also on cups, like this one. Got chocolate milk. And if that's not enough, you can see there's these little baking molds by Rosana Pansino where you can make little Poo collations. And today we're going to make little Poo brownies. So if you saw my Rice Krispy video, you may recall that I'm a fan of Nutella. So for today, the scene continues. Instead of chocolate or cocoa powder, our brownies will be made with Nutella. Okay, let's get this started. What we need to pull this off is 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter. This needs to be at room temperature so it is easy to mix. We're also going to need a half cup of light brown sugar, 2 eggs, also at room temperature, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 cup of Nutella, which is about 1 jar, a half teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. Before we go any further, we need to preheat our oven to 325 degrees. Now that our oven is heating up, using a hand mixer, we're going to beat the butter in a bowl until it's smooth and creamy. Once that's done, we're going to add the brown sugar and mix for 1 or 2 minutes until creamed. On occasion, you're going to need to scrape down the sides of the bowl. Add the eggs and mix on low speed. With the eggs incorporated, we can now add the vanilla extract and mix some more. And now for the yummy part where we add the whole jar of Nutella. This may take a little bit of effort since the Nutella is very gooey. Once the Nutella is in the bowl, we'll mix it until it has a very smooth texture. Now we'll add our salt and flour and continue the mixing process. And before we start using our Poo mold, we need to spray each cavity with non-baking spray. Using a couple of spoons, we can put our batter into each of the Poo cavities. Do note, you don't want to fill it all the way up since these little brownies do rise a little. Once we're done filling up each cavity with batter, then we'll want to cover the mold with foil and bake for 30 minutes. Then we'll remove the foil and bake for another 30 minutes. So here's what the brownies look like after the first 30 minutes of baking. And here's what the brownies look like after another 30 minutes of baking. So here's what our brownies look like after cooling for 30 minutes. Now we're going to use this and this to decorate them to look like a Poo emoji. The real test. Oh my goodness. I have to say, this is the best Poo I've ever had. Crunching on the outside and chewy on the inside. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. What do you use to get in a locked bathroom? Have you seen the new movie Concert Pit?
It's not coming out yet.
Have you seen the sequel, Diarrhea?
It eats so they had to release it early.
Did you hear about the complicated mathematician?
He worked it out with 8